Okay, so I've given a simple prompt. I'm having tea with Elon Musk and we are both looking at the camera. And here is what the output looks like. And it's crazy. This is pixel perfect me. Not only that, we are going to look at a ton of other examples where I'm standing with political leaders. We have made Shah Rukh Khan wear an amazing shoe which does not exist and he's looking cool with them. And in addition to that, standing behind any other image in the world and also talking to Jeff Bezos. So let's dive deep into Nano Banana, the image editing tool that has taken the world by storm. Let's get started. The first thing that you want to do is technically come to gemini.google.com and you will see this. And very simply, you can click on image editing. In case you don't see that, you can just select create images from here. Now, with that, we'll just simply drop an image, which I already have here. And I'm just going to write a simple prompt. I'm going to say, show me reading a book titled Nano Banana Tutorial. And that's pretty simple. And that's the whole idea. You keep describing what you want and Nano Banana will technically edit the image in the same format. You just describe the way that you want the image and you get an image like this, which I'm technically looking at Nano Banana Tutorial. And it looks pretty close to me. It's not exactly me, but it looks pretty close to me. We can also go ahead and change this to an anime style and it will go ahead and do that. The best thing that Nano Banana is really good at is actually editing images. So as you can see, it edited the particular image that it changed me to an anime style and not everything else. But let's say I wanted it in a different background. Let's say we change the background to be the end of a world war, right? And this would look probably crazy. And this is how it looks like. It changed the background and it converted all of this into an anime style format. And I'm there reading Nano Banana Tutorial. Now, another thing that Nano Banana does very well, it adapts to the image that you are giving. So let's say I've given this a portrait image, right? Now, very simply, I'm going to ask it, make me stand on a yacht with my hands open and a wide angle shot from the camera zoomed out. And that's pretty much it, right? Technically, it will now take this portrait image, as you can see, and convert it into an image. By the time it's doing that, so let's try something new till that's happening. I'm just going to ask it to create an image of black Star Wars sport shoes, super aesthetic, and it's going to go ahead and create one. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use this, and as you can see, this is me standing on a yacht. Now, not perfect, it looks pretty cool. I did not ask it to change my clothes or anything, and it made me look happy and with my arms open. I can very simply say, change my clothes to beach style. And let's see what it does. And it will convert this into beach style. And as you see, it adapts to the portrait style. Because it was a portrait, this image also came out as a portrait image. And that's how it works. And this, honestly, looks super cool. Post this image and show crazy results. This actually works. People don't really know if this is AI generated or not. And let me show you a real example. I posted this image on LinkedIn and this is obviously generated. A couple of people did message me who did not read it properly or just click like and just went away with it. And this performed really well. 78 people liked it, 5 comments, LinkedIn, and it's pretty crazy. Like, so it works. It definitely works. But as you can see, we have a shoe here available and we're going to take this and download the image of the shoe. And now we're going to utilize this as a product. Here is how you can use it to create completely brand new product photo shoots. We're going to come here, again come to Nano Banana, select this, and now you're going to describe it in a bit more detail. Make a model sitting on a bench, sitting on a white bench, wearing the shoe, and he is looking at the camera. Right, and then it will go ahead and create a complete photo of a model who is wearing the shoe, and then we can technically add any celebrity into that whole scene. And as you can see, this is a model that's wearing a sports shoe, and I'm telling you, if you post this image on web, nobody can guess if this was shot on a phone or an AI or anything. This is too good as a model. Now, what we can do with this is we can even take this, copy this image, and now create a new chart. And the reason that I'm creating a new chart with this particular image is because it does not work very well on multi-tone. So that means you will be having a better chance of just putting this in a single place and just starting a new chart because it just works better. I'm going to say, make him standing on a beach with the shoes on and in front of a beach shack. He's looking at the camera. And now it will take this whole model and make him stand in front of a beach and he's looking at the camera with the same shoes on. We can also, and I've tried this a couple of times, is put 2 images together. So I'm going to take this, which is black Star Wars shoes, and I'm going to say generate a photo shoot of the shoe with the model sitting down in a tennis court. And now you will see the output is pretty crazy. This guy, it's the same person, does not exist, and is standing in front of a beach track, and you can describe it to be doing anything. The shoes are exactly the same. And if you don't believe me, I'm going to zoom in and show you that these are the same shoes that he was wearing. That's how good this image model is. This is a complete photo shoot that you've got in literally seconds by utilizing Nano. And it's front of tennis court. You can have the same model. This person does not exist, but you can utilize this. Now let's do a bit more crazy. Make Shah Rukh Khan, or make Tom Cruise sitting next to him, wearing these shoes in white. And we're going to take the shoe, drop it again, right? Wearing the shoes in white. And now technically use the same image and the same chart, and hopefully it works in multi-tone, get an output which he's sitting next to Tom Cruise. Okay, perfect. As you can see, a small mess up. The colors of the shoes are there, but Tom Cruise is wearing white shoes of yours. So we can say, make the shoes black for the person on left and leave everything else as it is. Now, this is something that will take hours to get perfect. The photo shoot itself, the image editing part of this would take so much time, and it's crazily easy. And that just opens up a whole new world, because you can now create a product, you can showcase it, and really put everything in a single place and launch a campaign. And that itself is crazy. Okay, so this is not going to get perfect. It's fine. You see the limitations of the model also available. But now, here's a cool trick that nobody's going to tell you, and I'm going to show you right away. I'm going to bring you to Google AI Studio. And the point is, people are not going to tell you this because they just don't know about it. Most important part that you have to come to build. And this is completely free right now. So you see these couple of options which are technically images, technically apps created on top of the Flash model. Now, if you come here in build, you can select a couple of options, but I'm going to show you one cool is fast forward. A very cool app which would have taken ages to develop before. I'm just going to drop in one of my images here and see how I look. So I'm going to click on here. As you can see, drop an image that I have and just add that. And once I've added that image, it will click on generate. And now it will generate multiple of my own images using the Nano Banana model and give me multiple images across different hours or time, across different times. As you can see, we have started already getting images. It just has taken a lot of eras of how people used to dress up and put that all together. Now, I wasn't even born before 1990s, but this is a pretty cool tool. But the idea here is that you can use a ton of these tools here, even editing your images, and it all works on Gemini Flash, but you have multiple of these apps that you can use our show and adjust this, right? If you want to change the lighting or do something, let's put a glitch filter on this. It will take this image and convert it into a glitch style format. As you can see, you have got this beautiful effect here, which is pretty cool. Now you can even retouch this. So first click a point on the image. Let's say I click this. I'm going to say change the logo to Marvel Comics. And I'm just going to click on generate. I have no clue if this will work with Marvel Comics. Hopefully copyright and stuff. But the idea that you can do this by just natural editing is crazy. So it did change the logo, just change the logo of something else because it's technically regenerating image, and this is just like a cool trick. But the idea that you can create one of these your own apps. So we're going to do that. Now I've given it a very simple prompt, make an image generation app where the user can upload a product photo and you can see a complete app with all the photo shoots done in a second. So again, we're going to build, you can build a lot of your own cool apps using this, but let's wait for roughly a minute so that you can see how it actually works. Okay, so after building the app, very simply it shows the product image. I had to fix a couple of the upload wasn't working, but that's fine. The models are playing, and we're just going to click on generating photo shoots. And now it's going to take all of this and hopefully create 10 beautiful images, or 4 to 5, depending on how many API calls it makes, images for different models wearing this particular shoe with the basketball, right? And I am just blown away seeing this right now because this is the first time I'm seeing this, and I can download these images and show you. And oh my god, given that I have 10 images that work in one shot of all the shoes with the product photo shoot that I wanted to create, is just crazy. You guys can see crazy part on my face, and you can build cool apps like this which would have cost like thousands of dollars before, now in seconds. And not only that, I'm going to link this app below so all of you guys can go ahead and utilize this in the description below. So as you can see, this we can obviously describe it more to be more realistic, sometimes animated, sometimes not. This is a super cool photo shoot, and we technically copy this image, come back to Gemini in a second, and if we just come back here and paste this image here, and we say videos video and add a photo of this, and I'm just going to say animate this, right? And it will technically take a couple of seconds to animate this, but it will convert this into a beautiful video which you can technically utilize for a lot of your campaigns. And the idea that it has got so perfect is just crazy. Now, there are a ton of apps that are already existing which are really famous for building this, which cost thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars of subscription. Now you can do this right now, and we can also change this, a group of friends on a beach, right? And we can change this and generate, and it will technically generate 10 amazing photos of group of friends on a beach chilling around, and just the image wearing these particular shoes. And now you don't even need to prompt it, you can just upload your photo products, and I can keep changing it and making that much more cool. Now, okay, this looks not super perfect. Like, again, the shoe is outside because probably I did not understand where to place it on the beach, but still got some cool ones. Now, given that the model is so amazingly cheap, I'm happy to run this 100 times and get this amazing output. Like, this would have costed thousands and thousands of dollars, and it's crazy. We are building the world's best AI community to actually build real AI systems. We are offering a ton of benefits to the members who join in early. We are giving you direct calls with us and other AI experts to get you started on the journey, plus a ton of benefits that's listed here. In addition to that, we'll have weekly calls every Monday and a ton of resources which you have not seen before to help you get started on actually building true AI systems to scale your business and help other businesses scale. I would love to see each and every one of you there. So if you're interested, go down to the link in the description and we'll help you get started. One more thing that I really wanted to show you with Nano is that, like, it has really got good at text generation. So if I just take the image and say add text in Poppins font that this is generated Nano, I'm not sure if the font will come really well, like it probably hits and misses. But the point is that it's got really good at character consistency and text. So as you can see, it has kept it here. This is generated in Nano, and I can say make the text large and convert this into a YT thumbnail. Now, this will technically, again, utilize the text and also try to convert this into a YouTube thumbnail format, which I believe is super cool, given that, again, text consistency was one thing that really used to piss everyone off. Okay, so this did not work. Let's try it again with the same image. So we're going to take the image, and I'm going to say generate a YT thumbnail saying this is done in Nano at the top. And now, hopefully, again, and given in a couple of seconds, we should see a beautiful image which technically looks like a YouTube thumbnail also. Now, again, it's a hit and a miss most of the times, as you saw before, because the point is, again, sometimes it just needs a bit more detail, sometimes it does not. And this looks okay, not perfect. I can say change the background to be black, and in like 3 to 4 seconds it will automatically change the background to be black, and this is done in Nano. But again, the idea that it can get perfect text is just crazy. It added something like subscribe on YouTube and everything else, but also that you can do a couple of things. Again, change the background to be black, still keep me in the image, because the point is I told it to change the background in the back, it completely changed it from the thumbnail. So that means, again, every time that you describe, you sometimes need a bit more description, and that belief is completely fine. With that, that's pretty much it, and it brought me back, and you can keep adding and editing elements to this. Make it anime style. It's Studio Ghibli. You do need to try that. So as you can see, we tried Studio Ghibli. It came like this, but we can also say convert the whole image to Studio Ghibli style. I'm going to try one more thing, just till the point this is doing. Convert me into an anime character with a text bubble saying hi. And I will select create images, and technically till this is happening, again, it converted me into an anime character here. I don't have hair like this, I don't like hair like that, but again, it looks pretty cool. That's 110% there. So it has really got better at, again, character consistency, image generation. You can literally use this to build out complete storybooks and get something like this. Again, now we can technically use the same character, right? Make him read a book, sitting in a cafe, thinking bubble. and it will now technically, like, again convert this character into a perfectly amazing comic book, which can be utilized by, like, you can just put these images together or even convert an app the way we did this. And you can see this is crazy. Like, again, thinking bubble should technically be written without the strings and everything, and now you can create a comic book character. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and create one and actually try to do this again. But yeah, there is just like ton more to do, but this I must say is pretty cool. The character consistency is like chef's kiss. Now, obviously, the model is not perfect in every way, right? If you're someone who is actually using these images, you should definitely come and build your own apps and share them with them. I'll also link this app below in the description, so you can go ahead and check it out. I'll also link this app in the description, so you guys can go ahead and check this out and try it out. I'll probably add a couple of features before I deploy. Let's look at this amazing video that we created. Okay, not bad at all. It's super simple and easy. You have a video with an image that you created a second below of a product that does not exist. It's crazy. I would suggest you go ahead and play with Gemini. Upload your photos, upload new products the way we created, create a new product and edit it across. The basic stuff does work. So I would suggest go ahead and try Gemini out. Go ahead and try Nano Banana out right now. Create images with this. Go to AI Studio, create an app with this and utilize it. Become better at it, because I believe the way vibe coding gave access to so many people to do so much, it's the same way that Nano Banana is going to give so much access for people to be more creative. I don't know how to edit photos. I'm probably never going to be good at it, but the idea that I can create this and even sell this as a service if I want to is crazy. If you want to keep learning more about how you can apply AI to real practical applications, hit that subscribe button and like the video. It helps you out a lot, and I would love to see you in the next one.